are watching this, that means that my plan worked. I am so excited because I have wanted to make a tulle skirt for Halloween for the last probably 3 to 4 years. And the reason I wanted to is because ever since I was really little, I've always dressed up as a witch for Halloween. And over the last 10 years, I've gotten really into the Renaissance era and kind of making my own Renaissance fair clothes and that kind of thing. Actually, before we dive into that, I just want to let you know that I know this channel is mostly about health and yoga and nutrition and wellness and that kind of stuff. But one of those things, in terms of wellness, it's really important to do things that you love and keep your life positive and progressing towards things that bring you joy in your life. And for me, that's crafting in many, many different ways. I love using my creative brain to make clothes and all that kind of stuff. So now back to the tutorial. So what I've done some research, and I found the easiest way is to make a tie tulle skirt. So basically what you need is some ribbon. I accidentally bought ribbon with a wire in it. We'll see how that works because this is going to be used as the waistband. So once we actually make the skirt, I'll see how it works and I'll let you guys know if the wire is okay or not. But I found a really cute little plaid, orange and black, very Halloween colored ribbon. You'll need some scissors. These are amazing crafting scissors. They are safe and ergonomic. You can see the grip here is a very nice grip instead of, it doesn't put as much pressure on your thumbs. And then there's a little button right back here that you just press and it'll open up, and then you can close them to help prevent any cutting. But the most important thing is the tulle. So here I have from several sources, depending on how fluffy and thick you want your skirt to be, you may need more tulle than what I have, but from the resource that I found, which I'll link in the description box below, but from that resource, basically all I need is 10 yards. And so what I'm going to do is, you can see, is cover myself in tulle basically. But you can see that it's actually already folded in half. So I have my two ends and they're folded in half. And what I'm going to do is the width of this tulle is long enough for my torso length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors, and because I have not found a better way to do this, is I'm just going to take my scissors and go about 3 to 4 inches wide and just cut straight down. And the beautiful thing about tulle is that it's very forgiving and it doesn't fray. So if your pieces are not exactly the same width, it's okay. It'll actually add more dimension and texture to your skirt. So yeah, basically that's what I'm gonna do. So I have my piece here, and then you can see it's nice and long. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this top and tie it onto my ribbon, and then the ribbon's gonna go around my waist. So without further ado, time for a time lapse, and I'm gonna get cutting. this. So fun. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do now that I have this big pile of fluff is I'm gonna take my, gosh, now I'm covered. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my ribbon. Again, has a wire in it, but I think it'll work out. So then what I'm gonna do is tie it around my waist or wherever I want the skirt to sit twice. So go 2 times around. So we have 1, and then I'm just gonna double that. You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit extra to that too, because I would hate to run out of ribbon. And now for the really long part. So what I'm gonna do now is move this over, and I'm gonna come a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. So, although I didn't get that much closer, did I? So what I'm gonna do is find the very middle, and I'm gonna take a piece of tulle and we'll see how this turns out. I'm just kind of winging it at this point, but we're gonna take some tulle and just tie it in a knot. Somehow I've forgotten how to tie a knot, apparently. But just 1 knot for now. Yeah, just a single, just like you're tying your shoelaces, just like that first loop and pull, and that's it. You don't want to double knot it quite yet. So then what I'm gonna do is come out of the frame for a moment, and I'm gonna hold this up to see how it's really, really long. It's actually past my toes at this point. So, what I'm gonna do here is just adjust my knot so that it takes up more of the tulle. I'm probably not speaking English right now. I don't know why this is so difficult for me to explain, but that's what I'm gonna do. So, try it one more time. Okay, that didn't really change anything, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep it like that. And I am now, what I'm gonna do is take the tulle and keep going like this down each half, leaving plenty of room so I can tie it, and also leaving room to for in between. So I'm gonna space these out like, I don't know, 1 inch or 2 apart, and that way I can go back in and fill it in and get it all nice and fluffy and fun. Most important thing is that your knots are all on the same side. So I'm gonna leave about that much, so you can see about that much in between. Time for another time lapse, and here we go. Okay, so I have the width all taken care of, and I can maybe go out one or two more pieces, but what I'm going to focus on now is filling in all those gaps in between to make it really fluffy, and here we go. So this next one has a length, so now I'm going to go about halfway through the tulle and tie it from there. So, and then I'm just going to find those spots in between all of the current knots and filament. Honestly, even though this is pretty labor intensive, it so far hasn't taken me that much time to work on this, and it's actually really fun and kind of meditative, for me at least, because I don't have to worry about anything being precise, and it's, you know, just tying knots really, and honestly, because it's a Halloween costume and something that I'm also going to wear for my Halloween yoga class that I'm teaching, the more kind of imperfections it has, the better, right? And it just adds more character to it. So, but I did want to mention though that this project is not costing me that much at all. And coming from me, that says a lot, because I'm very cheap when it comes to crafts, and I like reusing things, and I don't like buying things from scratch. I like making things from scratch, out of things that I already have. So, this, however, I did buy all of these at my local craft store, just because I don't keep anything like this at home. But if you didn't care for like the poofiness of this skirt, or if you had an underskirt that you could wear, you could easily do this, make a fun colorful skirt out of, you know, like old t-shirts, or, you know, whatever you have, old sheets, anything like that. You could easily make a tutu skirt or a tulle skirt or whatever you want to call it. However, buying all of this stuff at the craft store cost me about $12. It would have cost me $20, but I had, you know, a coupon. But yeah, $12. And at that same craft store, they have their Halloween section out already, and their tutu tulle skirt that they had there pre-made was $60 for something that I can create in less than an hour. Really, it's gonna probably end up being less than 45 minutes even. I can make it for less than 20 bucks. That is totally worth my time. And like I said, it's somewhat relaxing for me. So anyways, just thought I'd share that with you, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep on tying here. I'm getting through this pile, which is good, but my skirt's getting real big, if you can't tell. So I'm just gonna have to shake it out here for a second. There we go. camera died, but I have my last one to tie on. Of course, this one's gonna get stuck. Okay, one quick tip. If you wear rings with, like mine has a flower on it, or if it kind of sticks up, you might want to take them off. I had a couple of times where it got stuck, but I made it through, and I now have a big poopy skirt. So what I'm gonna do now is give it a couple shakes, and this will help the tulle to settle in. And if you kind of, let me take my rings off for a moment. Okay, so if you just kind of run your fingers down, or if you have the time, let it hang from a hanger, or from your closet or something, just to get all of these pieces to lay down. But another fun option would be to, I chose green because that's the color of the pants that I'm wearing. So if you have leggings or yoga pants that you're gonna wear underneath, which I highly recommend, or getting a maxi skirt, if you have, I would try to match the color of your pants that you're wearing, or you could go in different tones. Like I love green and black, so I could wear black leggings underneath this, or I could have done a black, half green tulle in this to add some color variations, which I think would be really pretty as well. But instead of just throwing this at you, let me put it on and we'll see what it looks like. So once again, I'm going to be out of the frame. But I think it works. Let me actually tie it here. So what's really cute, if you can see, I have this little bow, and I think the wire worked out just fine. So I have this cute little bow, and I've got my skirt. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put on the whole outfit, but you guys aren't gonna be able to see that until my yoga video. So I told you I was doing a Halloween yoga class, and unfortunately that is local. I'm doing that live, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick short, maybe 10 to 15 minute practice for Halloween, and I'll show you my outfit. So yeah, if you give this a try, let me know in the comments, and if you I already asked if you gave it a try, but if you do give it a try, be sure to snap a picture. I would love to see it, and so tag me on Instagram at @theyogird. All of those links are below, and I hope you have a really fun Halloween and enjoy this little craft, and I hope it inspired you to go after your dreams, chase your passions, and have fun every single day. So until next time, see ya!